What's going on, guys? BTS here, and I want to start off by saying thank you so much for 7,000 subscribers. That's absolutely mind-blowing. I know I say that every time I talk about people subscribing to my YouTube channel, but it really is, like, it's just so crazy to have this many people subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys so much. I told you guys I would do a Q&A video, so here it is. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into these questions. How old are you and where do you live? Love your videos. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you love my videos. I am 20 years old, born March 23rd, 1993. Believe it or not, I actually am that old. I know I don't sound it, you just gotta trust me on this one. And for where I live in the province of Ontario. I live in Canada. Canada does not have states. A lot of Americans seem to get this confused. We have provinces and territories. We don't have states, so I live in the province of Ontario. If you were a weed plant, what would you be thinking about? Wow, that's a really good question. That's a creative question. Extra points to you for coming up with such a good question. Now, what would I be thinking about if I was marijuana? I'd probably be thinking about why the government hates me so much, and I'd be really confused about it because I wouldn't understand it, because even as an adult, I still don't fully, well, drugs are bad, but at the same time, alcohol is bad. That's legal. Weed isn't. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, but maybe I could do a BTS opinions video on my thoughts on marijuana. See, this guy asked a question that also leads to another video, so even more points to this guy for coming up with such an awesome question. But, that's what I would be thinking about if I was a weed plant. When will you do a house tour, and will you do a class setup? I've actually already done a house tour video. I'll link that in the description. And as far as the class setup video, Black Ops 2 has pretty much done its lifespan, so I don't really think it'd be too relevant. Maybe a month after COD Ghosts, I'll share my classes then from my classes on Call of Duty Ghosts. But right now, I don't know. It wouldn't make a good video because everybody already knows all the best classes. What are you most excited to see in COD Ghosts and why? PS, been here since 2.3k subs, so thank you, I'm glad that you have stuck around so long. So what am I most excited to see in COD Ghosts? I would probably say dedicated servers. I can't wait. It won't be an absolute lag fest all the time. There won't be any more hosts quitting out, hosts dashboarding and giving everybody else a loss. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. And as of right now, dedicated servers are only announced for the Xbox One. They haven't said anything about the PS4, so I'm sorry, my PS4 subscribers, but right now it is just for the Xbox One, just so you guys know. But in the future, they could announce, PS4 dedicated servers for COD Ghosts. Hopefully they do, because then you guys can get to. What made you want to start YouTube? Making montages, man. It was so much fun back in the COD 4 days. A lot of you may not know this, but I actually used to be an editor for montages. If you go back far enough in my videos, you'll see like OCEs, which, one clip edits. You'll see montages, mini-tages, day-tages, all this stuff that I used to do, because that's what I used to want to do. But what I'm doing right now, I'm having a lot more fun doing the live things, connecting with my subscribers, stuff of that nature. But I used to really want to make montages. Then I slowly realized that I'm not good enough to make montages. I can't even get a quad feed. So there you go. How tall are you? Wow, quick and to the point. I like that. I am about 5'6", 5'7"-ish, around that. More towards 5'6" than 5'7". I'm a relatively short dude. I know it sucks, but it's just genetics and I can't really help it. But yeah, about 5'6", 5'7", around there. What next-gen console are you going to get? Alright, I don't want to start a flame war in the comments, but I am going to be getting the Xbox One. I'm going to try to also get a PS4, but depending on how much money I make from working the factory job that I'm working right now, I may not be able to. Hopefully I will, because I absolutely want to play with my subscribers on the Xbox One and on the PS4, so I'm hoping to get both, but if I can only get one, I'm going to be getting the Xbox One. What are your thoughts on the Ghost multiplayer reveal, and do you watch Adventure Time? No, I don't watch Adventure Time. I'm sorry to, get your hopes up, but it's just not a show for me. My thoughts on the Ghost multiplayer reveal, it's just another COD game, man. A COD game with dedicated servers! Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited to... Finally, I've been waiting so long for this dedicated servers. Oh my god. I'm fanboying over this so badly. I've been wanting this for so long. You have no idea. It's probably one of the main reasons why I'm buying Ghosts. It really is. Are you colorblind? No, I'm not, but the reason that I play with colorblind assist on is back in Modern Warfare 3, there was a glitch going around where if you turned on colorblind assist, you could see the stealth bombers coming in even though you're not supposed to be able to, and ever since I've just always played with colorblind assist because I like how in the top left-hand corner my teammates have like blue arrows, kind of like when you're in a party with people, and it makes me feel like I have friends. Alright, we got 2 questions in one here. What was the first video game you ever played, and do you have a girlfriend? It seemed a lot of people asked if I have a girlfriend. No, I don't. I'm currently single and ready to play more video games. Now, what was the very first video game you ever played? Was Super Mario 64 way back in 96, I believe. I know that I played it when it first came out, and I'm pretty sure it was in 96, and I was playing it on my brother's Super Nintendo 64, and I recall him getting very, very angry at me for accidentally deleting his save file. Man, my brother can be scary sometimes. But anyways, Super Mario 64 way back when it first came out. Do you have any weird habits? Yes, absolutely. My main one being that I always have to smell nice 24/7 regardless of the situation. I'll be like putting on aftershave even when I don't shave. I'll be home alone and like putting on cologne. I just always have to smell good, just because you never know when someone's just gonna randomly show up and you don't want to smell like a sweaty vagina. What city do you live in? Well, I can't tell you that because I don't live in a city. I live in a rather small town of about 50,000 people, but I won't tell you the name of the town. I'm sorry. Just know that I live somewhere in Ontario, which is in Canada. That should be a pretty good description of where I live. Alright, so to finish this off, we have a 2-parter question. How many accidents happened in your life, and why do you like FFA more than other game modes? I'll cover the FFA part first. You know, we've all been there. We're playing online, some team-based game. We're trying to win, and then we have that one, you know, no thumb McGee kid on our team who's going like 0-30. You know, he's a casual player, so you can't blame him, but at the same time, you're like, man, I want to win. So that's why I like free-for-all so much more. I don't have to worry about people on my team not doing what they're supposed to do. You know, it's just me and my weapon and my map knowledge and all this stuff, and you know, that's why I like free-for-all so much more. How many accidents has happened in my life? Getting hit by the van was the main thing. If you haven't heard that story, link in the description. I made a video on it. There was this one time where I once got hit with an axe in the leg pretty hard, like the blade part got thrown at me and it hit me in the leg. I've fallen down many stairs. I used to skateboard quite a bit, so just, you know, falling from that, getting hurt, yada. There was this one time where after I got hit by the van, I had this huge cast on my leg, like from my ankle all the way up to about my hip bone, and I was a stupid kid and I was really bored, so I hopped on a bike and I was like, man, look at me, I'm such a badass. I'm on a bike even though I have this huge cast. I'm totally not paying attention to doctor's orders because you know, I'm a rebel. Fuck the system, metal, and all that stuff. And I ended up falling and completely twisting my leg. Like my foot was pointing behind me while the cast was still on my leg, and 2 steel rods in my leg. That was so painful. So that was another major one. But other than that, you know, yeah, I'm pretty accident prone. But anyways, I hope that, you know, answers your question. Alright guys, I know this was a long one, but I really hope you enjoyed, and again, thank you so much for 7,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. Without you guys, none of this would be possible, so a like would absolutely be appreciated. I'm BTS, and until next time, stay creative guys.